I was looking at the forum tonight and I noticed someone asking a question: how do you convert this type of object into design layers? Hi, I'm Jonathan Pickup. So I was looking at the forum tonight and someone was asking this question. They've got this model and they want to know whether they can convert this into design layers. Now the trick is that the model and the design layers have to align up with each other. So I've already created my design layers here, story A, B and C. But let's have a look at the settings for those. Now you'll notice that story A goes from 0 to 10 feet, 3 meters, and from 10 feet, 3 meters, to the next height up, which is 6 meters. That must be 20 feet. And then from 20 feet up. So the model actually lines up. These tops here almost line up exactly with the layer height. I've got them down just a tiny little bit, just a fraction. So I've got this model now. I go up to AEC, I choose space planning and model to floor plan. I want to have story A, B and C. So the position of my walls is going to be inside, generic solid. Now let's go and have a look at story A. So there's story A. Now my object was shelled, which means it's got an open bottom to it. And so you can see what it's done is it's created walls on the inside and the outside. Now, if it wasn't a shelled object, if it was just a solid, completely solid object, it wouldn't have done that. So the trick is not to use a shell, but to use a solid object without the shell. Now, if you do put holes in it, it won't make windows or doors, but it does give you this really quick model. So let's have another go at that. I'm going to draw this again. I'm going to use my extract tool. I'm just going to quickly remake this object. So this is my extract tool. I'm going to use the face, click, and we're going to extrude that, and we're going to extrude it by about 20 feet. Cool, so now I've got this object over here. We'll delete that one, and let's have a look at these ones. So we're going to get rid of story A. There should be nothing there. Story B, will delete that as well, and story C will delete that. So let's do that again. We'll go back to the design layer, select our model, AEC, space planning, model to floor plan. So choose my layers again. Okay. Now let's have a look. So if we go to story A, and you can see it didn't create the walls, the double walls inside, B and C. So it does do that quite well. So the trick is to make sure that your layers and your model line up with each other in elevation here, so that the layers line up completely. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that. I've been Jonathan.